My dear students and friends, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Nadeem Academy. I want this wonderful Audi car. Oh my God, I also want this wonderful luxurious house with the swimming pool. But I unfortunately managed to get these dairy milk chocolates only. The car, the house I wanted were my desires. Chocolate was also my desire. But what is the difference between something that I didn't get and something that I got? The difference is desire and demand. The car, the house were my desires, and what I managed to purchase is the dairy milk chocolates. That is my demand. So desire is something that a person is willing to achieve or want to have, while the demand is something that a person wants to achieve and he or she has also got the purchasing power or the money to buy that. So if I have both of the things, I want to buy the dairy milks and I have the money to buy that, so I'll go and purchase these dairy milks. So it is considered as demand. Dear friends, do you know what is the statement of law of demand? It is, look at this. Law of demand states that keeping other things constant, if price increases, quantity demand decreases, vice versa. Let's look at the first part of this definition. Keeping other things constant. This is also called assumptions of law of demand, and we very clearly know assumption is something that need to be implied if we want to implement any economic law. So what are the assumptions of law of demand? Look at the list. There is no change in the taste and preference of the consumer. The income of the consumer remains constant. There should not be any change in the prices of other products. The commodity to be used should not confer distinction on the consumer. There should not be any substitutes of the commodity. It means if we want to apply law of demand, we need to keep all these things constant. That is why definition's first part says keeping other things constant. This is in other terms also called ceteris paribus. The second part of the definition is if price increases, quantity demand decreases. So it means what sort of relationship and what sort of variables are used here. There are two variables which are used in this definition. Number one, price, and number two, quantity demand. And the relationship between the price and the quantity demand is inverse. One thing increases, other one decreases. This is all law of demand. Let's see the schedule of law of demand. What does this schedule show? This shows the quantity demand of dairy milk chocolates, and the prices are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Prices are increasing, so quantity demand need to decrease. So look at that, 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2. When the price was 1 rupee, the person managed to get 10 chocolates with the dairy milk, and as price increased, quantity demand decreased. Price increased from 1 to 2, quantity demand decreased from 10 to 8. So it continued till the price 5 and the quantity demand is 2. So dear students, this shows the inverse relationship between a price and a quantity demand. So let's plot this same schedule in the graph as well. So look at the graph. We have x-axis and y-axis. X-axis contains quantity demand, y-axis contains price. And we have plotted the values in increasing order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the price, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 for quantity demand. And look at this inverse relationship. The demand curve is, or the demand line is sloping downward. Look at the relationship, because when price was 1, the person managed to get 10 dairy milk chocolates, and as price increased, quantity demand decreased. So it shows in the graph that price increased from 1 to 2 and quantity demand decreased from 10 to 8, as it is also mentioned we have discussed as well in the schedule as well. So this relationship continues till we completely plot this and discuss all the relationships. Now finally I want to discuss regarding change in demand and change in quantity demand. What makes the difference between the both? So look at the graph again. The first one, the change, the arrow shows the change in quantity demand over the same line. That is considered as change in quantity demand, which is always due to price. If you increase and decrease the price, it will give you change in quantity demand. While the other demand line shows the shift in the demand line, that is due to other factors that we discussed, the assumptions. If we keep on changing all these things, the demand line shifts. My dear students, I hope you understand this very basic concept of desire, demand, law of demand, schedule graph, etc. So kindly like this video, share this video, and give me a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel, Nadeem Academy. Thank you very much.